So I didn't need to talk about this again, but I felt I had to talk about it again. The whole Milo, Audra, Serena, Winter, W.Wind account, person, whatever. And honestly, I didn't plan on making another video about this, but at this point, it feels weirder not to. Because this situation, it's not escalating. It's not blowing over. It just keeps going and going and going. And watching it happen in real time is starting to feel really surreal. I'm Darth James and this is the Board Book Geek. Remember to like, subscribe and hit that hype button. If you want to support this channel, keep the lights on. You're welcome to join this channel as a member, Patreon, Substack, even Ko-fi. But get involved in the conversation, that's the biggie. Okay, let's talk about this. Just to clarify, this is not a drama video. I'm not trying to rally people, I'm just sitting here like a lot of you watching this unfold and going, what the hell is happening? And the reason I'm making this update is because some person in my comments pointed out things that now I can't unsee, and it took me on a insomnia-driven 3 AM in the morning deep dive. I got a comment that went deep into a few things. Milo Winter's Goodreads presence, pen names, reviews, patterns, and once it's laid out, it clicked into place. Don't think of this as a gotcha, think of this more as, oh, that explains why all of this feels off. Because when you actually map it out, this isn't messy, it's hyper-controlled. Okay, here's what people noticed first. Different books, different pen names. Clean separation. The Zodiac Turner, which was originally published under Serena Winter, is now published under the name, or not even published, you can't get it anywhere, under the name Serena W. Wind. Wind Chimes is now under Serena Winter. I think that's been the same way forever. The Age of Scorpius is under Audra Winter. Afterlife is under Milo Paether. Yes, it's confusing to me as well. And that's a lot. Also the fact that the Zodiac Turner had the author name changed. Something's going on here. And look, authors use pen names, that's normal, but this doesn't feel like branding, it feels like containment. Like every book exists in its own weird little bubble, completely disconnected from everything else. Okay, the thing is, none of this looks particularly accidental. The timing, the separation, the way nothing touches anything else. If you were trying to reduce a paper trail, this is what you should be doing. And once you notice that, a lot of the rest seems to make sense. And yes, I'm literally having a moment where I'm in a crime drama with the board, with the red string, and all of that going on. Then there's Goodreads, and we need to also talk about YouTube here as well. People are pointing out, and I went and I checked myself, there are accounts leaving 5-star ratings with no commentary. Same account, same behaviour. Multiple accounts, I should say, across different books. One account even deleted a TAOS review after arguing with people and claiming Milo was being bullied. Again, fans exist. But when the writing style, tone, and defensiveness all feels eerily familiar, yeah, that's when this stops feeling organic. Amazon review edit. And literally the day I'm recording this, which is on Sunday the 4th of January, at 2... oh god, I was wrong about the time, it's 3:47 AM. Dear God. Got edited. There is an Amazon review on the poetry collection. Same review, and it used to be 5 stars. Now it's free, edited. I don't even know what to do with that information. Exactly. That's a choice. That's not proof of anything. It's just, moment. Kind of sneaking into your brain, and already a trail of moments. Lots of moments. And then there's the YouTube comments. I've received them. Other people have received them. from new accounts, anonymous accounts that have been around for very long, defending Winter, and when you fire back, they automatically delete their comment. Interesting. They all use the same language, the same syntax, the same everything. It's sometimes the same phrasing, down basically a copy and paste in some occasions, including two that were defending the book, but this person forgot to change their account in replying to themselves. Here's where my sympathy finally hit empty, because none of this needed to happen. None of it. Because, let's be real, people didn't want side projects, they didn't want rebrands, they didn't want behind-the-scenes commentary or manipulative updates and essays. They didn't want defensive stuff. They wanted the Age of Scorpius edited and released, or their money back. That's it. And instead, we're getting everything except that. Something else I've noticed, and a lot of you mentioned this too, and we're going back to the YouTube stuff, but a lot of the comments across social media defending Milo, including TikTok, well, some of them responded directly to me. Like I said, it's not just me on this one. Same tone, same phrasing, same emotional beats. They could be supporters, sure, but it's enough that multiple people clocked it independently. The same word choice, the same phrasing, the same spelling errors, the same grammatical errors, and that alone is worth noting. Okay, at some point this stopped feeling like, well, as Milo would frame it, burnout or overwhelming or start all of this, and it just now feels disingenuous. Not because mistakes were made, mistakes happen, but because accountability keeps getting reframed as cruelty, and that's a dangerous move. Once people feel emotionally manipulated, trust doesn't just crack, it shatters. And that's being honest. Here's an uncomfortable truth. Even if the Age of Scorpius came out tomorrow, fully edited, ready to go perfect, even if it had been ghostwritten by someone else, I don't think it would fix this, because trust isn't about the final product anymore, it's about everything that happened along the way. And a lot of people are angry and feel burned. And it's been interesting having some conversations with some of you guys in private. Now, watching this go down is just awkward. It's not scandalous, it's not rage-inducing, it's just deeply uncomfortable watching Milo. The kind of situation where you're watching through your fingertips, like, please stop, you're making it worse, please stop. And it's now getting to a point where the whole thing just feels just disingenuous, artificial, and manufactured. They're good words. What's wild is how rare this is. The entire book community watching the same thing at the same time. This almost never happens. There's something fascinating about that, but uncomfortably, it's also tapping into locale territory, and once that happens, there's no winning. Just watching all of this happen, it's just bizarre at this point. I don't have a grand takeaway here. I'm trying not to teach a lesson or anything. Let's not moralize the situation. I'm just sitting here, like a lot of you, watching this happen in real time and thinking, this didn't have to be like this. It's strange, it's uncomfortable, and it's kind of surreal to watch someone slowly lose the audience they started with. Not because of one mistake, but because of how they're handling it after. And constantly. And endlessly. And more endlessly. And more endlessly. That's it. That's the update. No outrage, no call to arms. Just watching as we sit here and genuinely question our own existence. I also genuinely believe that this has been kind of bad for the book community overall, just everything that's going down. There is no if, buts, and maybes here. everything just feels artificial, strange, and I don't really know how to verbalize it. So yeah, that's the update. There's stuff happening behind the scenes that is now raising a lot of questions that I doubt we'll ever truly get the answer for, but internet sleuths will do their thing, I suppose. So anyway, bye guys, I'll talk to you guys soon, and I'll see you in the next one.